Nearly half of Canadians and Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Hi, my name's Alex.
My name's Andy.
And we are BusinessWorks. So what is the problem we're trying to solve? The problem we're trying to solve is that people are not financially literate. Here are a couple more examples. The average student loan debt in Canada is $27,000. The average Canadian owes $22,000 in consumer debt, not including mortgages, so the interest rate is much higher. So how did they try to solve it before? So earlier, if you wanted a financial education, what it took was a lot of information plus a lot of time. Now, the problem with that is that with a lot of information, it can become very overwhelming and confusing. And as well, it would take a lot of time to go through all the information. And currently, we don't have a lot of time with how fast-paced the world is moving now. So if you make a Business 101 graph here, holy shoot, a Business 101 graph of, I guess, engagement and conciseness of content, we would have school courses in the bottom left. And school courses, no one likes school courses. They're boring and they're lengthy. They take half a year to go through. Books, they're a little better, but you have to read about 500 to 200 pages to get only a few golden nuggets worth of information. And then there are online courses. Online courses are a step up from books and school courses, but sometimes they just are recorded lectures. And then what we want to do is create a leapfrog product, and this is where we want our solution to be. Our solution is to create a product, to create a platform that provides relevant, concise, engaging content about business, money, and mindset within an interactive community filled with other like-minded entrepreneurs.
So, target audience. Who here is a young adult interested in business, the mindset for business, and an interactive community with other entrepreneurs? Raise your hand. So everyone here. So therefore, our target audience is everyone here. So you better buy our product.
So our customer evidence. We had 4 main questions we want to ask. The first one is we surveyed a bunch of people if they wanted to work within an interactive group or not. Over 90%, about 90% said they were interested. The second question we asked is, what is your preferred method of consuming content? The 2 majority answers were reading and video. Then the next question was, are people willing to pay for the product? And over 50% said they were. And then finally, we asked, what social media platforms do you guys use? And the reason we asked this question is so that we know where the target market engagement or attention is at.
So value proposition. What can we give you? So why would you buy our product? We're giving you 3 things: content, community, and experience. So our content is concise and engaging while also being relevant at the same time. And this would be within a community that's interactive, supportive with other like-minded users and professional entrepreneurs like the adults in this building. So in our product, we'll also provide an experience personalized for you. We do this because our target audience is you guys, and we're not trying to appeal to everybody like adults. Content. So what type of content will we have in our product? We'll be teaching courses like business, mindset, and money. And from our survey, we found out that users like to learn through videos and reading. And therefore, our medium of teaching will be through videos, podcasts, interviews, and transcripts of videos.
And now we have 3 tiers of products. Based on what Andy just said, we broke it down into 3 tiers of products. The first is to create a free product for customer attraction. Then we'd have an email subscription content. And then we created our paid premium content plus interactive community. And all these together create a process. And what we do is we take our customer on a journey between, we start them off, they're a free consumer. Then we move them up. We move them through the process to an email subscription, and then we move them to a paid customer. And each step requires different levels of commitment. And for the business model, we broke it down into two main parts. The first is our sales channels. What we want to create is an online branded platform, website or app. And the second part is our selling proposition. And what we really want to focus on is selling positioning ourselves as an investment and not an expense. And this is basically a summary of what we would take our customer through. This is like our revenue chain. First, what we do is we attract the customer. Once we get their attention, what we want to do is inform them. Once we've informed them about our solution, we give them the offer and make a sell.
Okay, so let's look at how we will be generating revenue. So for our calculations, we would have 200,000 people that are interested in our product. 5% would be part of our free content product. 2.5% would be part of our email subscription product, and 0.5% would be part of our paid version product. So if 0.5% would be 1,000 people, and if we decide to charge $15 a month for a product, we'll be generating $15,000 monthly and equaling $180,000 annually revenue for it. Next steps. Okay, so how are we gonna attract new users into our product? So as our product develops, we will have an increasing content database in our community and in our product. And by building trustworthiness with our users, hope you guys trust us, we will be able to successfully build a brand, and future users will not only buy our product, but our brand as well. And we won't get it right on the first try, so we'll have to make adjustments. And we'll make adjustments by getting user feedback. And there's always the possibility of implementing new ideas, such as online webinars with entrepreneurs or special one-time programs.
In conclusion, our strategy to solve this problem is to create an online platform that provides relevant, concise, engaging content based on business, money, and mindset within a platform full of other like-minded entrepreneurs. We're Business Works. Thank you for your attention.
Hi guys, thanks for sharing this. I mean, personally, I'm a subscriber of several premium content things on the internet, a wide range. So I think there's definitely a market there, and I hope you guys are successful as one of those ones that are sticky. My question is actually related to a comment that you made earlier, is that, you, as the first mile, it touches on the first mile of your product, which is you hope that we trust you. You hope that we trust you enough to give you our first round of attention and hopefully stick around and be a customer.
Yes.
How do you plan on tackling that very specific problem?
Okay. Well, basically, in our business plan, we have three main sections. We have the free content, and there, what we want to do is provide our best value up front, show the customer we're worth listening to, and that's really the main point, because if we can't get their attention right out of the door, we can't even get through the system into where they'll be a paid customer. So we really need to deliver high value content for free, and that's where we also have the email subscription as part of our plan. So that it's designed as a process. So we're taking the customer on a journey, and each step requires a little bit more actions to be taken on their part. So I hope that answers your question.
Factor. So the question is, content's hard to develop, it's hard to make it engaging, requires a lot of resources and time. So how do you, and that's your value proposition, what are your resources, what are you putting into it? You're busy with school, etc. So how do you develop all that content and source it?
Well, our plan is to outsource, like we would first develop our, I guess you'd say, curriculum or what we'd like to teach. Then we would outsource it to have other people create the content for us. But what we're doing is really finding the information. And with that information, we just hand it off to our outsourced creators and they'll create it. And yes, I do agree with you. Content it's a huge part of the business, but what we also want to focus on is the interactive community.
I love the investment as an investment, not an expense positioning. I think that makes a lot of sense. So good job on that. The conversion funnel actually made a lot of sense too. I was wondering, what's your benchmark there? Where did you get that from?
Great.
The 200,000 people.
No, but like the number, like the 0.5% at the bottom of the funnel, did you just kind of make that up, or did you look at an industry benchmark, or?
Oh, that's zero. The 0.5% came from the 200,000 people. So 0.5% of 200,000 is 1,000.
Well, we picked that number just because it was very like, even if we only get that many people into the paid group, we just wanted to show that this is very profitable. Like it can generate a substantial amount of revenue based on like.
That makes sense.